Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cleveland Indians and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off today.
Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. At the plate, Michael Brantley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Brantley.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. A fastball that just misses inside.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Arcia backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder Christian Yelich.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Harold, this Indians ball club as they begin play here this afternoon, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman, number 7.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping into the box, Jason
Leading off with the
Kipnis.
Indians,
And it's been a great
second
season for
baseman,
him so far with the bat in his hands.
Jason
He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First
right
chance for
fielder,
him in
number
this one,
8,
as he's got that average
Lonnie
pushing up near
Chisenhall.
350 to begin play. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For Kipnis, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 home. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Garcia has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. The average for him entering play sits
Yan
down in the 250s.
Gomes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kane on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Zimmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A fastball that finds the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Here's Ryan Braun now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Encarnacion is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Clevenger. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 52, Mike Clevenger.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Arcia onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Orlando Arcia.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8.
Digging in now,
Second baseman.
Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan
Not the shiniest of
Villar.
batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Villar is retired. 2 down now.
Catcher.
Into the box now. Ulysses Chassin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason
off for
Kipnis.
Cleveland.
He'll try to
Second
get it going
baseman.
here to begin the 4th.
Jason Kipnis.
In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Settling in now,
The
Lonnie
right fielder,
Chisenhall
number 8.
comes into this at bat
Lonnie
0 for 1 in the ball
Chisenhall.
game. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Jan Gomes.
Ready for another chance. Jan Gomes looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Christian
Leading off for the
Yelich.
Brewers
He's
here in
0
the
for
4th.
1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 22.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain.
Number 6.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cain.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in,
Now batting,
number 7. He's
number
0 for 1
7.
after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Too high. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another 1-2 delivery. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, third
Stepping
baseman.
up now, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box. Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Chop foul wide of first. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Orlando Arcia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll. In now, Bradley Zimmer. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The pitcher, number
Striding
52.
in, Mike Clevenger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ramirez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Braun is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. And there's ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Yelich. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Jonathan Villar.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zimmer is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter,
standing in,
pitcher,
Yolis Chacin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The batter,
in is Christian Yelich. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so
Leading off
far
for
in the
Indians,
game.
the left fielder,
Into
number
the windup
23,
and the pitch.
Michael.
First pitch
Brantley.
fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Edwin Encarnacion. Some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that misses for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. This is a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Kane is under it, and that's the 3rd out. In now is Lorenzo Kane. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Right fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Chisenhall moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance. Number 7. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. Chisenhall waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top, but before we get any further,
Center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once
The pitcher,
again,
number
Mike
52.
Clevenger comes into this
Mike
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kane is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once
baseman,
again, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yelich is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is
It's
quickly
time for the
retired.
traditional
Digging in to try it again, Ryan
Leading off for the
Braun.
Brewers.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
left fielder, Ryan Braun.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Braun is retired, and there's one away.
Catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Orlando Arcia.
Heading out toward shallow right. Chisenhall over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll have the first crack at it. Jacob Barnes will come on now.
Lindor.
Hit in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Calling for it, Yelich. And the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll see what he can do leading off the home
Second
eight.
baseman, Jonathan.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike one.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high.
But right there is Encarnacion, and he just got in the way of that one.
Now batting.
One gone.
Shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hernan Perez stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hits this one hard the other way. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now batting, number 7. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job. That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off for Cleveland,
Scott
second
Kazmir
baseman,
enters from the pen to
Jason
start.
Kipnis.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yelich going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Into the box
right
now,
fielder, number
Lonnie
8.
Chisenhall.
Lonnie
He lined out in his
Chisenhall.
last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in,
Now
Jan
batting.
Gomes.
Catcher.
He's got a hit in
Jan
3 at-bats to this
Gomes.
point. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping
Center
into the
fielder,
box,
number
Bradley
4.
Zimmer.
Bradley.
Into
Zimmer.
the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Leading off
He'll
for
be
the
the one to
Brewers
get us
here
going
about-
here. Here in the bottom of
Your
inning number
attention,
9. Domingo
Pitch hitting for the
Santana.
Brewers, number 16, Domingo Santana.
And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 7 homers, and 11 RBIs. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at bat. You got a leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0-2 with a walk for him so far.
Ryan Braun.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch.
Now
Manny
your attention,
Pena
please.
will be summoned off.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 9, Manny Pena.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Standing in now, the pitcher, Scott Kazmir. Eric Sogard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Eric Sogard.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's